Have you built Lego sets on your own in the last years before you moved to Billund?
Yes, but actually there's probably been a period of 3 or 4 years where I didn't, but I have over time done that, and obviously I have done it since I know I'm coming.
Yes. So what is your favorite theme? I mean, we talk about Lego Technic, Lego Creator, all those stuff. Do you have a favorite theme?
Yeah, I like a lot of it, but I must say I'm really fond of Lego Technique. I really like the way we can build things, we can power function the things, we can actually remote control them. The stuff we can do, I think that's very advanced. But I also like other things. I like the Porsche. That was a Technique thing. But I also like right now I'm building the Taj Mahal in India, which is out of more classical bricks, a lot of repetitive things. But I think the structure of it is really nice. So I cannot say I like Lego Boost as well that you can program. So I don't have one single thing. I would actually say even the Duplo train that we're launching this year. I may not be in the Duplo range, but I really like the way you just started by pushing it and you stop it. Simple things you can do. That I like that.
We saw the train in Nuremberg at the Toy Fair and also at the New York Toy Fair where I've been to the first time. It is so much fun to see, and I have to buy the set too, for my daughter, of course, for my daughters. We've seen the Hogwarts castle in New York, which is awesome. So we talk about licenses right now. Do you think those are very important for Lego in the future as well? Or do you think when we just celebrate the 60 years anniversary of the Lego brick, which is more important? The classic Lego bricks as we see right here, or the license stuff?
Now, I think it's hard to say what's more important, but the heart and core of everything, I think, is a classical brick, and the unbelievable things you can do, but it's only the imagination setting the borderlines. But I think bringing then the classical brick into IPs, into classic own IPs, basically into all kinds of digital solutions, I think that's the beauty of it when we can do that. So I would say even going forward, the IPs like Star Wars is still going to be very important. And over time, we've just seen they fluctuate a bit more after what's fancy right now, where the core Lego theme, the city and the friends and the creator, I mean, they're more stable and they keep growing, and I think that's just a fact of life. But we want to be relevant, and we want to bring the Lego play into any opportunity that there is, and IPs is also a way to do that. So that's going to continue. But we also need, of course, to make sure that we get even more good digital, physical, integrated solutions, and there's some good ones. Boost is a good one. There's a lot of good things happening now. We're experimenting with augmented reality around our bricks and all those kind of things. I think that needs more power.
So when we talk about Lego, we talk about kids, but we also talk about those guys like us, the adult fans of Lego. So, and the funny thing is that you've mentioned those adult fans of Lego, I think twice in this morning, this annual press conference. So I think you cannot give us any number, but how important are those adult fans for your company?
No, really important. I think it's almost the essence of the brand. The excitement and the passion that you see in adult builders is next to nothing. And it's basically like kids are excited, but it follows you all through up. And just in this house, we're standing right now in the Lego house, the home of the brick. When you see the creations also made by adult builders, it's unbelievable. So I take a lot of pride in that, but also get very excited when I get to meet people that really devote their free time to that and build and create things that are amazing. So it's very important to the company.
Have you already visited any exhibition, a place where you see a lot of buildings, like in Copenhagen a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I couldn't be there in Copenhagen, and now I've been very busy traveling around getting to know the company. So I've done too little of that so far, but I did like it. In the UK, there was actually a competition on television where people were building, and I had the 2 finalists come to this house actually. So they put their buildings down there, and I spent 2 hours an afternoon walking around with them, understanding what they did, and hearing them explain what they did. And these were huge creations, like 3 times 3 times 3 meters. We'll build it again. Yeah. Yes, 3 times 3 meters, and so amazing what they were able to do, and so very exciting. And look forward to do more of that actually.
We see a lot of colorful bricks here, but we also talk about the green brick now, as you mentioned this morning. They're going to be a future. Please tell us about it. There's been some discussion in the comments under my articles because all this new oil and stuff. What exactly is going on, and where is the resource of that?
Yeah, now we have the ambition that by 2030 we would actually like all the bricks to be based on sustainable materials, basically. And now we're taking the first step now in 2018, and we've taken the trees and the leaves and the green stuff, and we can actually now make them with a 100% sustainable material, so made out of sugarcane. And what we were actually doing is working with WWF, also with some of the some different alliances on making sure that whatever goes into our bricks is actually sustainable and really does fulfill all that and doesn't take food away from anybody and stuff. So it's sustainability in the right fashion, and I think that's so we're moving forward with that as quickly as we can. Okay. Now, knowing Lego, it's like our quality standards and the check we have in factories that the bricks don't break, that they don't get sharp, that you cannot eat them, that they actually the clutch power is what it needs to be for the next 25 years. All that also needs to be true with sustainable bricks, and that's why it's not just a matter of taking some sustainable material and putting it into a molding machine. It is quite advanced when we do it. But I'm actually proud that we can be the ones pushing this, and obviously Lego should also be on the forefront here. So it's a good step, but it's only a first step.
If we talk about your dreams, I mean, when you became CEO, I would think, okay, now I'm sitting here, I'm the boss, and I have so many new ideas. What is your biggest dream you have?
No, I think my dream is actually very much aligned with this, that I would really like, I would like us to get out and reach more children. I think the being around, seeing children, but sometimes when I sit down with a group of children and then we play a bit, and then they say, so are you really the CEO of Lego? That's what I want to be. Can you please make sure that we get a new element here on this? Yeah. And in essence, that is a dream, being in a position that you can actually move a brand like this forward, and make sure that Lego gets more spread out.